Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm getting so much better at doing the Wednesday videos now. So if you're new here, my name is Jess. I talk about a lot of fashion, running, like lifestyle-y things, but we do a weekly vlog every Sunday and then typically a fashion video or something of the sort every Wednesday. So if that's your kind of bag, hit the subscribe button down below for more from me. Today's video is going to be a new look haul, which I don't really tend to do haul videos all that often, but when I do, it's always pieces that I really love and things that I think will fit really nicely into my wardrobe. So that's why we've got these gorgeous pieces here today. If I'm honest, new look isn't somewhere I've always gravitated towards shopping. However, I would say in recent years, this one is actually from the beginning of the year, but I would say in kind of like the last 8 months, they've had a really big shift in the pieces that are available. Everything really appeals to me, and I've actually picked up some really good basics from there, which aren't too expensive. So that kind of instantly draws me in because the quality's there and the price tag is lower, which is always a good thing in my books. But this I really love. It's just like a little cropped grey vest, knitted vest. Has been in hiding for the last few months because let's be honest, it's been way too hot. Now the weather's cooling down a little bit again, I think it's going to be one that I definitely wear a little bit more often, just layered with different pieces or on its own, just kind of as a little bit of something. I am quite warm right now, I'm not going to lie to you. It's still probably about 24 degrees. We're going to start from the beginning and we're going to start with accessories because they're kind of what's all around me, and I really want to move this bag because I keep hitting it. So we'll start here first. This bag is a gorgeous faux suede. I did pull the tag off because I just put it into a little styling video, which you're going to see. So I can't remember how much it actually cost, but really nice kind of tote bag. I don't know how to explain this kind of bag, but I feel like it's kind of one continuation of fabric. I just love them. I think they're really nice and slouchy. You have got a stability base in there as well, which is good if you want to put a lot in there. There is a pocket on the side, but it does only have the little button fastening and there's no like compartment per se to put your stuff into. I typically with bags like this will buy like an insert and then you can have different compartments inside if you need it, or alternatively you could just put like anything that's likely to roll around into a little makeup bag. So I get like the little mini makeup bags and I just put one in my bags, which has got like my keys, my lipstick, any kind of bits that are likely to roll around and get a bit lost. But loved the fact that my laptop would fit in here, so I can kind of wear it as like an everyday bag and it's going to do the job perfectly. So that one is number one. We'll pop her at the end because she's been hitting my arm and annoying me ever so slightly. Then we'll move on to shoes just because they're here and I will forget if I don't do those first. So we've got two different pairs of shoes which are slightly different styles but equally really lovely. So pair number one is this pair. These are the comfort range and I cannot tell you how comfortable these are. I just filmed the styling bit before doing this because I wanted to make sure that I knew the fit and just could make sure that I was talking from experience of wearing the pieces as opposed to going in blind. So this is a very comfortable pair of shoes. The New Look comfort range has all got like a squishy sole, so really nice and soft. And typically with the faux suede, I do find the edges can be a bit scratchy. However, these are really nice and comfortable. So very kind of Gucci-esque in the style. They've got the little buckle across the front, which I think is going to be quite a big trend for this season. I think this on bags and on shoes is going to be really, really popular, and on like belts and stuff. And then we've got the little double strap, so kind of like a Mary Jane style, but very, very cute. I got true to size in these and they are a perfect fit. I obviously haven't worn them out the house yet, but I can say that in the house, walking around, really comfortable. Long period of time, I'm not sure, but I feel like no ballet flats or anything of that style was ever really that comfortable walking around for hours. Then the other pair of shoes are these ones, which are very, very cute and I do really like them. I just feel like they might be quite hard to walk in because of the slope in the heel, but I kind of liked the slope of the heel, so maybe we'll just get to terms with that. I feel like it can't be too hard, surely. But I'm quite a heel walker, like I am quite a hard-footed, heavy-footed person, so we'll see. But they're just like a nice little pointed style in this kind of deep plum colour, which I thought was gorgeous to match with all my autumn pieces. I have popped these in a different styling video as well, which you're going to be seeing soon, but they're just really comfortable and the colour is so perfect for genuinely everything. Like autumn colours, I feel like your kind of camel tones, your brown tones, your dark greens, your earthy tones, the charcoals, every kind of colour like that goes really well with these. So they are quite a versatile bit to add into your wardrobe. Some of the colours I don't think go as well with each other, but these kind of go with the majority. They've got a really nice soft lining in them, and to be honest, again, haven't worn them for a long time to know if they're really comfortable long term, but they were comfortable enough walking around the house. The only thing is I know a lot of people don't love a pointed toe. I personally like a pointed toe. My feet are a bit shaped like that, so for me they're fine, but I know New Look do wide fit as well, so you should be able to find some wide fit versions somewhere on their site. If I can find them, I'll link them actually, because I know they do wide fit for quite a lot. Then moving on to the rail, we've got a couple of basics and then some jeans and some jackets, kind of simple. I basically went for 2 full outfits that I knew would work really well for mix and matching into my wardrobe. First up, this little navy vest. I this year just really gravitate towards navy. I think it's because I'm such a like black lover and a white lover, but navy's a little bit more of a soft colour. So we're still keeping in with the dark tones, but it's adding in a little bit of something colourful, a little bit warmer. I really like it. So I picked up this square neck one. Their vests I do always size down in. Bear that in mind, I don't have anything really going on, so for me that's a perfect fit. However, if you are a bit more blessed, you might want to size up or try them on. They do always do really good offers on this kind of thing as well. Like I believe, yeah, mix and match 2 for 14, which I believe the white top was as well. So you can get quite a lot of basics in their mix and match. I've got a couple of vests and stuff from there, and I really like them. I find them really nice quality. So this one's just a slightly longer line, kind of to the waist, to the hips, square neck, navy, ribbed, perfection. Can't really go wrong with something like that. And they are £8.99, so again, absolute bargain, but I do find they wash really nicely. I prefer the New Look vests and t-shirt kind of basic bits to H&M and Zara. Zara, I feel like the quality is just not there for the price tag, and H&M, I feel like sometimes they can be a bit thin, whereas New Look, I think they are just always a good one. Then we've got the first pair of jeans. I've tried to separate this up on the rail, so I'm not showing you just like top, jeans, jacket. These are the how do I say the name? No, these are the Barrel. They're not the other ones. I can't remember the name of the other ones, but they're like there's a name of the style. But these are full leg Barrel, and if you haven't tried Barrel before, they are basically like slightly shaped jeans. So they come out a little bit, and then they've got a seam here, so it kind of shapes your leg, but it just adds a little bit of, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like a mix between like a mum jean and a wide leg, but it's just shaped. I think obviously you'd have to try them on to know whether you like the fit or they suit you, but they are a really nice jean that I feel like everyone I've ever seen wearing them suits them. So definitely have a little look if you haven't already, because they are a good style to add. And I kind of like that they have the shaping, so I think it kind of gives you a shape, and I really like it. I got these in the UK 8, so true to size. I believe they only had one length, but they do have different colours, so definitely have a look. But New Look denim is quite a good one. I feel like high street denim can be a bit hit or miss, and for New Look I feel like they always are a hit for me. I like the fact they're soft, I like that they're a bit stretchy, they just always seem to fit quite well, so I knew that they would be a good one to get. Then we've got this jacket, which I'm already seeing this jacket absolutely everywhere, which means that it's definitely going to be one that we see all over the high street this year, and I think all over our Instagram and social media feeds. So be warned, if it's not something you think you'll wear, you don't have to buy it, you don't have to be sucked in by the trend. Just if you think it's a style that will suit you, go for it, but just don't get sucked into all the trends. Like for example, when everyone's constantly telling you to buy the latest colour of Ugg boots, we don't need 15 pairs of Ugg boots. But if you think this jacket is one that's going to last you a while, go for it. I always go in with the mentality when I'm shopping seasonally to find pieces that I think, if not wearing all year round, will I wear it multi-season, as in like this autumn, next autumn and beyond? If the answer is yes, then absolutely I go for it. Sometimes I do get more sucked into trends and I buy the odd trend piece, i.e. these leopard print trousers that I'm wearing. However, for me, these are a style staple and they are part of my capsule wardrobe. It just depends what you wear a lot of. So this is the jacket. It's like a nice faux suede with the cuffed kind of balloon hem and wrists. I really like this style. I think it's really flattering on, and I love the fact it's got that kind of 80s colouring to it. Like this kind of colour always reminds me of the 80s and the kind of fit of it as well. And then this one is $39.99. I sized up by 2 for this one just because I wanted it to fit a little bit more slouchy. With jackets and stuff, I like to know that I can fit a jumper underneath, so I always size up by at least 1. And I think the style of this one just favours the kind of oversized fit because of the way it hangs on your hips. I know that you can get variations of this on the high street in different stores, but New Look is the cheapest place with the best quality that I have found so far. So yeah, $39.99, but a great jacket that I think will be around for a long time because the colour is perfection, and I just know that it's the kind of thing I definitely will get a lot of wear out of through this season and hopefully beyond too. Then we've got this one, which you're gonna have to excuse the fact I got makeup straight on it when I just tried it on for the video, but I wanted to keep the tag on so that I could tell you the price because I pulled it off of the jeans and regretted instantly because now I don't know how much they cost. But we're just gonna pretend that the little like marks aren't on the front. Obviously it needs to go straight in the wash. This is again part of the, oh no, this one's 2 for 18, so there must be like 2 different offers for the mix and matches. Maybe like t-shirt and vest and then long sleeve, don't know. But this one is $10.99. I went for true to size. Initially because it's a white top and I bought it on, I got it online, I didn't know if it would be see-through or I don't know what the deal would be. However, I do find if you wear like a darker nude bra, it tends to be quite fine. I feel like white bras under white tops just makes the white bra stand out even more. Whereas if nude is an option, obviously go for that. But I just like the style. And I think, to be honest, even with like a satin midi skirt, this would be really cute, or just tailored trousers and stuff. Basically, it's just a really good long sleeve basic, and the sleeves add a little bit of detail and interest. Then we've got the second pair of jeans, which are called the Adelaide. I think that's how you say it. I got these ones in 8 short, so they are a little bit cropped on me. I'm 5'3" for reference, so I'm kind of borderline petite. I would say I'm like the max height of petite, but also sometimes petite is a little bit too short for me. So it just kind of depends. Shop to shop, I vary what I get in each bracket basically, but these ones are short, and I quite like the length they are, because I feel like I could wear these in summer with flip-flops and sandals and the jeans aren't going to get caught around my ankles, but equally if I'm wearing like chunky boots or something, you can still see the boot enough. I do have longer ones from different brands that I do like for kind of elongating the leg, but I do really like this kind of style, especially when it's a wide leg. I love a wide leg when it cuts short, because it just, I don't know, I like the fit of them. They feel more comfy. Again, can't rate New Look denim highly enough if you're looking for a good, fairly affordable high street denim. I want to say they're between like 30, 40 pounds, but I could be wrong because obviously I've pulled the price tags off, but they were definitely not a high price point, let's just say that. And then last but not least, we have this waxed jacket, which I think is so cute. It's very kind of Barber-esque, but again, cropped. I feel like we've gone from having the eras of like, you know, the kind of long, oversized, like really big, oversized fits to having a slightly more cropped fit, and I kind of like it. I think it's a little bit more flattering. I find as someone who's not as tall, it kind of drowned me a little bit when I was wearing those bits. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved them at the time, and I did have certain pieces that I really loved. Most of those are now retired or sold because I just don't like the long oversized length anymore. I do prefer it to be a little bit more cropped. So this one was a very welcome addition to the wardrobe. It's just a lovely little kind of cropped jacket. We've got the cord collar. The inside is kind of just like just an inside of a jacket. There's no like special feature about it. You've got the waxed finish on the outside, and it's a really nice deep brown. I kind of like that this could be worn really easily with like leggings and stuff on a dress down day, but equally you could dress it up really nicely, like the cutaway. I just put on the boots with the trousers and you can see it looks really nice. Again, sized up by 2 on this one, and this one was $49.99, so ever so slightly more expensive than the last jacket, but again, a really lovely fit and a colour of the moment. Autumn colours just speak to my soul. I think it's because for the longest time I was such a like black, white, navy, well, black, white and grey, I'd say more so, lover, and everything was kind of neutrals, and that was the kind of colours that I did buy, was the earthy tones, whereas now I've kind of branched more into brighter colours for summer. I still really cling on to these kind of tones because I think they're just a gorgeous, really simple colour palette, and in autumn I think everything in your wardrobe can just go together really seamlessly, and the colours pull everything together really nicely because they all just kind of go. Like, you could wear this with like a brighter blue and it would look great with pinks, etc. Everything just goes in autumn. I do love summer for the weather, and I think the weather in summer is so much nicer, but autumn fashion just has my heart, and I think it is just because autumn fashion you can wear literally most of your wardrobe, and it's the only time of year you can. Hopefully you like this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more from me, and as always the links will be down below. Just for reference again, I'm a size 8 and I am 5'3/4. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely 5'3" on the thing. I'm getting a look from my boyfriend right now, but I'm definitely 5'3". So we're just gonna round off the video here. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.